Hi, and welcome to Angel Messages with Elena. Thank you so much for coming. This is like my first day of walking in my destiny. And I tell you what, I am being anointed right now into walking into a path of spiritual leadership. I don't even know how to describe it. But today is my birthday. The transformation, God had told me that was finished this morning at 8:55 a.m. and this is April 5th. So go look in the stars and what it looks like. I will put it on my Facebook page to what the angels had said, because it's amazing, because there's like a beam of light that shows on this transformation. It was really important from 8:21 to 8:55. So yeah, during that time it was just like, yeah, the angels are like, this is it, this is it. So yeah, pretty incredible. All right, so April 8th is about the mountain or the moon day of Monday. It's about leadership day. And whenever the Bible talks about mountains, right, it's not just an obstacle to climb, but it's a person. So you are being called up to in leadership every time you have Monday, and don't dread Mondays anymore. So Mondays is also about the soul. Now the soul, we're not going to talk about soul as just a third eye. Okay, we're going to talk about just how it sounds, the soul that is awakening in you. So Sunday is about the soul, this chakra that is in the soul. So we got the fa, sol, la, so it goes higher. And then we have the solar plexus. So all of these are, these three things are going to be talking about igniting your soul so that your body can get its own energy and constantly use it, so that you don't have to go to church or feel like you have to come to a church to get fired up. Okay, because some people are just like Peter kind of led you astray on that, because all the lights were coming down, and so as they were shutting off, that you needed to have support. So now you're going to have support, but when you get together, you're going to be a big bright light, and guess what? You're going to carry that with you, and it's going to stay with you this time. Okay, so angels want you to look at yourself and say, I want freedom. They're asking you to choose freedom. Freedom is going to help you with your blocks. You may feel that you're kind of blocked now, but not to worry, because Divine Mother is here. This is about everything that is getting ignited, that you're going to, the path that you were going on, maybe you thought that wasn't the path, and you're never too old to change your path and to steer it away. And it's okay. It's like, the Bible says that you come back to God, we teach our children how we want them to go. They go off the path, but they will always return home. That is the whole message, is that you'll always be steered back home, no matter which direction that you take. And it's okay. We have that freedom to do that. So this helps you, stay away from the negativity as well. Don't let drama get a hold of you and just like, no, I'm not doing no more. It's like, you either speak to me this way or you don't speak to me at all. Okay, we have that power, and that power is coming back, and you're going to get so many more endless possibilities that is coming out of that decision. Okay, so they're asking you to definitely talk about and come into the decision of change. And this is an 8-day, that it comes down into a 3 days. So it's very powerful for a 1 day. So yeah, how cool is that? So this card is about the month of March and how we're in the hibernation mode. So maybe you're still having a lot of March still coming in there. We're still in the balance of Libra. And so it's really crucial to get rid of all the karmic things. So everything from the past is coming through. It's time to release it. And then we come as the goddess mothers. I'm going to use them instead of the energy cards, I'm using them to support us, because Divine Mother is here. So Mama Kila is the moon. And she is about mother. She's at every stage of mother. She's about the cycles and the natural cycles. And that we're going to get into the natural cycles. And she comes into, I'm bringing in the month of August, which August is about the soothsayers and the oracles. And she's going to be the oracle who's going to tell you what to look for and how to do it. Yeah, yeah, because a lot of us need to be spanked. I'm sorry. Just been off. Yeah. So then we have this goddess. I can't even pronounce her name. It's like Menosine. She's the goddess of the past. So she's going to bring more issues to the past today, and it's how we respond to them. But you know what? Instead of just responding to them, just ask the divine to let it go. And if you can't, you will soon see Divine Mother, and she will be coming to cleanse you. Physically, yes, she can, because it's in the Leviticus, and it tells the priests how to do it. Hello, people, wake up. It's been there all this time. So September is the month that is assigned to her, and she's about the 9th ember, okay? So, but in the 7, so the 9th month is about the 9, the truth, but also about the 7, which is our pathway. It's the blood, it's the wine, it's everything that comes. It has so much fire and passion to it. So yeah, how incredible is that? So then we come into April 9th, and April 9th is Faith Day. It is about Empowerment Day. It's about the Kahil Day, the woman that is assigned to Proverbs 31. This is how we're going to identify Mother. Yeah, because the announcement hasn't been made yet. So she's also about the throat, and about the throat connections and speaking and how to speak it. And then we come into review and contemplation. So review the things that brought you to where you are from the past, and how it's going to be bringing you to the forward. Do not look at the past that it's discarded, because you guys have been doing cycles and going around in circles for so many years that Mother had to come and put a stop to it. So this is what Mother's coming, putting a stop to it and breaking those cycles. Okay, I personally broke my cycles. I broke my children's cycles. I'm helping you break your cycles. Okay, so you have accomplished so much. So don't discredit yourself. You've worked so hard. Okay, you work so hard. Some of you just need more help. Okay, and this is the time to decide. You've maybe have come to your completion, and then it's like what to do next. Some of you is just like, I am in a stall motion. How do I move forward? So those are the things that are coming to light of what your divine plan, your path into going. We have a life path, but we have a divine path as well. We have two. So your heart's desire, figure what that is to lead you to your divine path. And then the angels, we all want you to be the real you. So review that. And this is about March too. It's about the birthing process, the hibernation. And then we have Shakti of transformation that comes, and she's about the dove of the fire. So she's gone through the same type of fire in November. The month of November is the fire. It's the new fire. It's just, it gives you passion, and it helps you with that change. Okay, so don't be afraid of it. I've gone through this like 10 times now. And then you'll be brought into the truth. Mati or Mayat, and brings you to the truth of the situation of everything, to liberate you. July is about liberation, and about no longer you're going to feel rebellious, because the things of the past is our future. Okay, the prophecies are all coming to fulfillment, and it's not as what you think. Okay, it's going to be better. It's going to be so much better. Okay, it is, I promise you. So then we come into April 10th, which is, again, the powerful number for leadership. It's Wednesday that brings us together for the wedding, for united. This is the bridging the gap that you all missed, because you looked at things on the surface. No. And you looked through the microscope. You got too close. You had to stand back, and then you had to look at it, the abstract from beginning to end of humanity, not just Bible, not just stories and legends, everything. And it's like, what needs to be fixed? And this is what I have been working on since November of 2011. And it's finished. Everything is finished. Okay? Those cycles are finished. We're making new cycles, and now you have to be able to, come up to that change. This is about love. This is how much God loves you to send a second Messiah as a woman, as mother, because y'all need to be spanked. Y'all need to be led back into the fold, okay, so to speak. You have to, because you're all going astray into a slaughterhouse. That's what the UN is doing. That's what, the whole world is. And so Mother's coming and she's putting a stop to that. And we're going to see the book of Esther really unfolding, right? Because she's the one who's like alerting the king. Was like, hello, you can't do this. Because now it's not just about the Jews, it's about the world. The world is leading to a slaughterhouse. So there's a lot of change because Mother's coming with so much love that, you're just going to be like, wow. So, not to worry about that. We'll worry about what's going on in your home and in yourself, because these are the things that we need to worry on. So when Mother makes her presence known in an announcement, that you will be ready to listen, okay? These ears are going to finally understand. So the angels are asking, this is the 5 of action. They are understanding that you've been in challenges and trials and tribulations and all this stuff. They are knowing that they're with you every step of the way. They come in friendship. They just want you to, work with them. Divine Mother wants you to work with her, and everything is to make you stronger. Okay, to be more assertive, to be more self-confident. So if you're being like shut down and you're being put in a corner, that's not how it was intended. All right, people took it to the extreme. That's why Mother's come in to, punish them if need to, or set them back and, put them in a corner. And, I don't think she'll do that. But anyways, you have the right to remove drama from your life and to stand. And truth does not need to be defended, but if you need to speak about something, do it with love, okay? Especially on this day, because this is your heart, your resonance day. This is your power source, is your heart. So tap into that, because when Jesus died, he died for demonstration of the abstract. The heart was put in the center, because it goes a heart, then it goes up through the crown, then it goes through the heart, then it goes down into our roots, goes through the heart and out through the east and out through the west of our hands. All right, this is how the heart of the bride comes, because y'all been working all the stuff, but she's going to bring you all back into the center. Okay, so this has the month of May assigned to it, and May is about the goddess Maya, who is the Pleiades, and she's Queen Esther. So like I said, we're going to see a lot of Queen Esther playing out in these next couple of weeks. And we're also supposed to ask Divine Mother permission to do stuff. How many to ask? When I read into the Revelations, it says only the Son of Man can read this book, but everyone's been doing an interpretation. I asked God, it's like, I know I'm not supposed to read this, but can you explain to me what this means? And it opened up for me. Opened it up. I tell you what, I get codes after codes after codes after codes ever since. So because I asked. She will give you permission when it's time. She also will let you know when it is time, because she is the instrument of the plan. It's not through man, it's through a woman. And she will let you know if it's time or if it's not time. So right now it's time. So get cracking. So here we have Pravati that comes, and she's about devotion. And when we devote ourselves to God, God devotes herself back to God. We have devotion to each other, that we support each other, we love on each other. I mean, oh my gosh, this is assigned to October. So again, it brings us into the 8th month, or the 10th month of the 8th, which is the fire. So that comes down into a 9. So the 10 is the leadership, but it brings us down into the truth that has an eternal, everything eternal is happening right now. It's like you're either going to live eternally through life and have a very long life on earth, or your spirit's going to die and not going to be reborn again. And that's where we're at. And I see this, that we're all like in the purgatory right now. This is where Jesus said it goes and went down to release the souls. All right, this is what Divine Mother is doing right now, is releasing your souls, because this is the plane of purgatory. All right, so you're all being released to use your divine abilities. And this is Aphrodite. She's the ooey gooey kind of love. This is how much Father sent 2 messiahs, one as a man, one as a woman, to give you so much love. And we're looking back into our past and loving on our past and letting all that go, and to look into the future and loving what's coming into the future, and especially in romance and career and family. I mean, all these things are being played into this Wednesday, April 10. Okay, April 11th is Living Water Day. It means that you are not going to thirst no more. Okay, you're going to walk in the blessing. It has the power of the solar plexus. So the souls are being ignited. It's powerful. You're going to be able to feel without being numb. And you're going to know how to protect yourself. But it's important to feel, okay? So then we come into the 10 of thought. We have a lot of 10s in our readings. So this is, the angels are saying, what's troubling you is coming to an end. You're getting purified. You're probably walking in your purity right now. But if you're going through your transformation mode, not to worry. It says you can move and fully let go now. Let it go. Freedom is coming. And if you have been struggling with any kinds of addictions or codependency, you can actually move on now. This is the best day to acknowledge that and to continue to live on. So this card is also about October. Okay, so October, not only is it the 10th month, the 8th fire, you just got to blow on it, that the goddess, the mother, divine mother, she's blowing on it. But this also reminds me of Christopher Columbus. He was Hebrew. Did you know that? He was Israelite, who brought over his people, who were what? They were Purims, that they were purified, okay? So he brought them on the Santa Maria, so the purified Mary, the Santa Pinta, the purified painted one, okay? And then what's the third one? I always want to say the Santa Chica. I'm not sure, but it means little girl, or it's a little one, but it has a feminine attached to it. So we have Mary, the parented one, whose child who's been brought here to America. Okay, so in 1492, 14th is the power of the 14th generation. How cool is that? So yeah, and the ninth one is it comes back to Sarah. So it's like Queen Esther is 141 that comes back down into the 149 and back to Sarah, to the princess. I really see her as Isis, who's conquering the world on behalf of her son, but not her son, but for all of us, for the family. Yeah, I think that's really a beautiful thought. And then we come back to our new beginning. The angels are right there with you. It's a completion card, that the old cycles are gone. It's a totally new cycle. This is a new dimension that we're going to be working in. It's totally different. It's like you're at a wonderful, pivotal time of your journey right now to release that fear. Your angels are with you and guiding you. You are unique and you have unique gifts. Don't compare yourselves. The world is in need of them right now. They're in need of your gifts right now. So it's time to really work into those gifts. And there's new opportunities that will be presenting themselves, and just to believe. That has the power of January. January is looking back, but it's also the new year. And we celebrate Martin Luther King Day, where he acknowledged different things for civil rights. But we have right in humanity to live. We have a right to live. No longer are we going to be slaughters to the lamb. We are living. Okay? We are living. And then we have divine wisdom that comes to the surface. Sophia. She's the goddess of all wisdom. Because how many of you walk around going, why did I do that? That just don't make sense to me. Yeah, this is what common sense is to Benjamin Franklin. Everyone should have it. Everyone should have mother wisdom in their life. So she's here. She has the power of the month of December of the burning lights of the Maccabees. When our temple, our body has been defiled and it's been turned off and it's been like, oh, gross. Look at the ghettos. That's like what your body looks like right now. And how despite that all of these lights will kick in and will start burning. Okay, that's the whole idea behind that. Our house, our temple. This is not our body where we could do whatever we want to it. Wow, my stones are really warm. It's like you cannot take your body and just do whatever you want, because this is God's body. This is God's body. If you ask him into it or not, this is God's body. And God has a right to take it back. God has a right to take it back because he's creator. She's creator as well. So just look at your body, that your body is the divine's body. And divine desires to be with you. I mean, you do have a choice, but that choice is not going to look good for you if you don't. So we want to get that going. I mean, you've already been dying of cancer. Okay, we've seen that every day. People are dying from cancer because they're not letting their light shine. And then we got 7 lights within us, but you're not letting that light shine. So, oops, wrong card. That's what Sophia brings in. Then we have the goddess. Her name is Green Terra. Reminds me of Ireland, and Terra means star. So she's the green of the emerald star. Emerald is a very powerful healing, and it's assigned to Benjamin, which Benjamin is the son of the right hand, so who Rebecca died, and this is the son of my sorrows. Benoni was who he was, but then he became the son of the right hand. Then through the struggles, okay, through the struggles of the woman to bring birth to this plan. She's about salvation. If you can't save yourself, she's coming to help, okay? Not to worry. Not to worry. She's here and she's helping you. Each and every day, she is helping you in her thoughts and in her actions. And she brings into April. April's about opening up. It's about being birthed. It's about being trained. Walking as a toddler, and it's like mom's like, okay, do this, okay, do that. Yeah, so we're all going to be kind of treated like little babies for a while till we all get back on the right page. But it's okay, right? She's not going to make you feel like you know nothing. I hope not. She's going to acknowledge everything that you've done, and she's going to praise you for that. And then she's going to tweak it, okay? Because she wants you. And just like everything else, she's going to raise you up like Queen Esther is at the ether. He's like, you got fire? She's going to flame you up. So April 12th is about being purified and being cleansed and not just moving on, but loving on. And it has extremely great joy in our root system. All right. Our roots will bring us great joy. Get rid of fear, get rid of that guilt. Yep. We're moving on. And this is, wrong ones again. This is the fair decisions. This is the unicorn and divine abilities. The divine, my right side, that is how God talks to me. And these will spike your rods, because there's rods on the side of your heads, and not just your temples. But this is how divine works with you. It's not out here. Somebody says it's like in your peripheral, but no, like for me, it's like right in my head. That it's like water that just comes out. So this is getting all those things ignited, so that you can be the filter. You can be this water. You can be this flow and this energy. And it goes up and it goes down. You know, this is how it's going to go when you get those going. So the angels are aware of all of your concerns. Okay. They're there with you. They're holding your hands. There's, this magical unicorn. Unicorn was used in the Bible many times. And there is a unicorn actually up in the constellations. And there's nothing to worry about, okay? Divine Mother is here. So your truth doesn't need to be defended, But if you need to speak up so that somebody's not stopping on you, you can. Just do it in love. But you don't have to prove yourselves. All right? Truth does not need to be defended. You don't. If you're innocent, you do not have to prove that you're innocent. I mean, that's ridiculous. Heaven shines. It's the divine light on you and asks you to shine within. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone. When you forgive, you help Mother forgive everybody. Did you know that? You help Divine Mother to forgive everyone just by your act of forgiveness. And this is brings us back into February, into the love and the cards, right? The giving of the cards. This is like me giving you the card, because not everyone liked tarot. So God says, okay, we'll give cards then, right? St. Patrick. It was about giving the cards and giving of love. Valentine, he was doing that too. I think that's why Valentine's Day is after Valentine's. We're writing love notes. Our Bible is full of love notes. And you'll have poetry. So this is a great time to really get into that ooey gooey kind of stuff. And that your leader who's coming, that who is here, that is being birthed, has been birthed, loves you so much as leader. You're going to really see that. And then we have the white buffalo woman. She's the calf woman that comes to the surface, and she's about reverence. So we're going to give reverence to Divine Mother. If you respect yourself and have self-confidence, you will be able to acknowledge her as well. So read Proverbs 31. You'll acknowledge her by that. And then we have the oceans of generosity. Again, this is about water, because ocean sounds like water to me. And it's about sharing what we learn to somebody else, and then how that takes effect, because you are so needed right now. So reverence, and it comes back into December to the 8th of fire, to the gift that God gives you, and through not only a woman, a man, but a woman, because that's where Eve of the night, but it's also Eve is vitality of life. So just put Eve Christmas, Eve New Year. She's been here all along, and Eve is hallows all things pure and holy. Eve's is vitality of life. Ocean brings us back into the October, into the Purim Zakim, and the purified ones through the Mother, Mary, the Magdalene, the painted one, all the women who've been painted as horrible whores and harlots. Yeah, she was brought here as a little girl. April 13th is a Daughter's Day, is Divine Feminine. And when the sun sets at the end of this day, we see the returning of God. Whenever you see a female sit, the bee Deborah sat underneath a tree. Sat, sit, still. Those are all returning of our Lord. Of women, of mask, not, what do I want to say, strength of a man. Okay, it has a very strong masculinity of divine and also feminine, but you're going to see a lot more masculine coming out. So that means a little bit of force and a little bit of action, and it's to our root system. I think I just swallowed an ant. So that's how she's going to be devouring the pestilence. So the messenger of thought is about purity and the purity of thought, but also the new and intellectual projects, and what all of this reading is coming and what this day is going to be in store. The 13th is not a bad number. It is a good number. We have Dinah, who brings judgment, but we have Mary, who brings love. Okay, so we have both of those. First, I want to say first comes love, then comes judgment. Okay, and then brings back around to love. So judgment is ego as well. And the things that we say bad about ourselves and put us down, God is not going to put yourself, just like in the military, they're going to beat you down, but they're going to bring you back up. And who is bringing you back up? It was not my ex-husband. I thank God I went into the military, because God, and through those drill sergeants, brought me back up. They raised me back up. Okay, this is how it's going to be. You've been beaten. God is going to raise you up. Okay, so it's like all of these new ideas are coming to the surface. You're going to be progressing on is learn, 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 learn. Okay, change up on your plans. You're going to change. You're going to, like, you're going on a journey. You're going to be coming back. You're going to review your documents carefully today. So read it 2 or 3 times. You might even keep building upon it. Then we have Kali, the Liberator. She's about freedom and freedom from bondage. And this is the month of June that's assigned to Kali. So June is about the goddess of Juno, who is the goddess of weddings and bringing people together. And she resides over your household, just like Proverbs 31. Bet you didn't know that, huh? And then we have, she likes to keep coming to the surface. So then we have Metis of transformation, what we could, or of wisdom, and what we can learn from her is she gives the guidance, but she kept herself small, but no more. We are learning to stand in our own power and to bring that on, but we do it with grace and beauty. Okay, we don't want to be like men because they're really going to get scolding. So, but get into the divine feminine, and it's all about charging you up and getting your lights sparked. And she has the September assigned to her, so it's the 9th month of the 7th ember, so of your journey and your path, and she's going to ignite it and take it further. So April 14th is the 14th day, and it's about soul day, overall soul, but it's also about the soul and the third eye, the soul, and our family and reconnecting. So Matthew 1, you want to look into my YouTube video I did to the 7 stars of Revelation to Matthew chapter 1, which is the 14th generation, and how the Pleiades are all divided and put back together to show you what the divine plan is, right? You're only going to get it if you just read words. So we have the Ace of Emotion. This is a cherub that is heralding a new leader again, that's wielding the power. So that's what heralding means, is, that's why there's like, heart, the newborn king is like a newborn leader is coming to the surface. And you are being reawakened to your intuitive abilities. This is what the Ace of Cherub is saying. And they're going to help you to open up your heart, because everything comes through your heart first and then everywhere else. And this, and is using a person to bring the skills to you as well. So this has the power of July, which is about liberation, and is about no longer feeling rebellious, because the things of the past is our future. And that's why people don't want you to read the Bible at that time, because it wasn't time, but now it's time, okay? It's time to waken up. And if it don't, well, it's another 2 years. Okay, I've already know that. If things don't go the way it is for the next couple of months, which are a couple of days, it could be another 2 years, but it's okay, because I've already been made leader. So that's fine. And then Mary comes to the surface, and she is the goddess of miracles. And St. Francis did call her a goddess, and that is what got into this major transformation for me in my life. And she pondered upon things, she did things, but Mary was divided into 3 women. Mary, Elizabeth, and Mary the Magdalene, but they call Mary Elizabeth as Mary Bethany. Bethany means beautiful, but it also means daughter, and is like any daughter is what, when you take apart the words. So she's the goddess of miracles who led this way into the New Testament. But I also see her as Isis, and there's actually other different biblical stories and ancient stories that all are related. I mean, this story has been told in many different cultures and under many different religions. So this is how she's going to unite humanity, is through the goddesses, because they all say the same thing, right? No more fighting, okay? We're being unified, if you like it or not. So I think it's really wonderful how everything is coming to the surface. And I keep wanting to keeping my first card out. Oh, Mary also harkens into August, where it's about the soothsayers, and it's about the oracle that was put in the Ark of the Covenant was put in front of her in Solomon's temple, because nobody gets that. They just read on. I mean, nobody asks about the oracle because they think it's of the past, but we have so many oracle readers now, it's not even funny. I became an oracle reader because the angels told me to. God said, go get these are what your new tools. And that's how I became an oracle reader. And you know what? And being an oracle reader and learning more about the Bible, I get a whole different dimension. It's amazing. Whole different dimension of looking at the Bible. Just from doing, and I don't even know tarot. But the tarot is actually how the woman transforms. It was based off of a woman that has been applied to the man. 22 major arcana. It tells you how her journey will go from the first card through the 22nd card. So the Aleph, the beginning, to the end, the Tav, which is the T in Hebrew. So I think it's really incredible. So then Hera, the hero, she's about forming alliances, and that there's an alliance being formed right now, and she has the Mother May into the May, and how May Day we give gifts of people that we love and adore, and we want to show appreciation. This is the same idea, giving Maya gifts and the fruits, and asking her permission. What can we do? Because once you ask permission, doors open. But if you do it on your own, like all this humanity's been doing it on their own, the divine masculine in the fight, that's why you're in this downward spiral, right? We want to go in an upward spiral, but we want God to descend onto us, okay? So, and that's what kind of forms the diamonds. And then you have, I don't know, what do they call that? I forget what they call it. Anyways, there's so many words. I just say it's, part of the pyramid. It's part of the Trinity that, goes in the circles. But it's the divine masculine, and that forms the diamonds. So, yeah, very cool. All right, so I look forward to hear any of your thoughts, things that I'm going through. This is a very divine feminine reading. And and it's all about waking up your soul and waking up your lights and your chakras. And it is in the Bible. For some of you who've never looked at that before, and said, oh, that's just, West or way Eastern or way Western medicine. But no, it's in the Bible. Every single religion is in the Bible. So if you're going to be rigid, you're not going to make it into this next world, into this next timeline. And it's very crucial that we all change in the next 9 months, because it's gonna be powerful. Okay, so I'm looking forward to all the beautiful and wonderful changes that's coming, because we need it. We're going to see things crumble, but we're going to see better things being built up. So I look forward to talking with you again, and I send you so much love and many blessings to you.